The 1920s were a time of booming creativity for art and entertainment. Starting at the beginning of the decade came the invention of the radio. 10 million families own radios, and it was not unusual for several families to gather at home around a radio and settle in for the evening. Movies grew tremendously popular during the decade, with idealized self-images on the screens of young, independent-minded heroes.
My name is Louis Armstrong. I'm young and black in the 20s. During this time, the Harlem Renaissance, a black cultural change occurred. It was led by writers such as Claude McKay, Langston Hughes, and Zora Neale Hurston, and jazz artists such as Louis Armstrong, i.e. myself, and U.B. Blake. The 20s was also the age of Prohibition. Before the 20s, lots of entertainment came from going to bars and having a drink. But in 1990, the 18th Amendment burned the sale of all liquor. Soon, people were trying to make their own liquor, home brewed, or they were sneaking into speakeasies, legal secret places to get wet. When most of us hear of the 20s, the first thing that comes to mind is jazz, Boston, New Orleans, etc., etc. The decade of the 1920s marked huge advances in the music industry. Jazz, which originated in New Orleans, spread throughout the country in cities like Chicago, gathered music from all over. Prohibition and the advent of speakeasies created many opportunities for musicians in small cabarets, dance halls, and ballrooms. Some of the most prominent jazz musicians were Louis Armstrong, like me, Duke Ellington, King Oliver, and Edward Kid Orwell. But the best one was definitely me, Louis Armstrong. The blues, which had influenced jazz from the start, became increasingly popular.
Sports. Like the movie industry, sports started to become more and more popular, especially baseball. The greatest player of the era, Babe Ruth, was idolized by millions.
No, 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 no. Look, it's Babe Ruth.
The greatest player of the era, Babe Ruth, was idolized by millions. Fans bought so many tickets that the Yankee Stadium became known as the house that Ruth built.
Oh, hello there. This book, The Great Gatsby, is very interesting and not boring.
In literature, American gained international recognition through world-class authors like Ernest Hemingway, F. Scott Fitzgerald, and playwright Eugene O'Neill, who all came to be known as the Lost Generation. These writers brought new vitality, imagination, and artistic qualities to literature. World War I stopped many young writers of their traditional literary standards, in turn for a fresh new writing approach that boomed in the
Hi, I'm a woman from the 1920s. Unlike the traditional conservative roles of women, a new image of the American women emerged and became a symbol during the Roaring '20s. They dressed showing more skin, and drank in public, and used unheard of behavior for the first time in this time.
New dance styles like the Charleston flamboyantly displayed their new social freedoms.
And that's the end!